What's up, you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. I do apologize for being about a minute late. I was getting some invoices sent out for our Bowman baseball break that'll be coming up at 8 p.m. Central Time. I appreciate all you guys for joining in and getting this break filled up. Donruss basketball, we've got a full box, the 12 value packs, 30 cards in each pack. We've done this break before, had a lot of fun with it, so we decided to schedule it once again. Kind of a cheaper break, but it's always a fun break. You're looking for those big name rookies, and that's what we're going to be keeping an eye out for tonight. We've got Bowman baseball at 8, like I said, and then at 9 we will have our finale break, and that is Select Football. It's a mega box break of Select Football, and those auctions are just now starting to go off on eBay. If you're in the chat, be sure to say what's up, and we're going to go over the team owner sheet before we get started. If you're joining us for the first time, we hope you have a fantastic first experience. Scofie says Edwards. Here we go. We get Atlanta. That goes to Ryan S. Along with Boston. Z has Brooklyn. Ryan back with Charlotte. Alan W. with Chicago. Ryan has the Cavs, the Mavs, the Nuggets, and the Pistons, along with the Warriors. Bo S with Houston. Indiana goes to Greg. Bo also has the Clippers. Brandon H with the Lakers. Dave F has Memphis. Ryan S with Miami, along with the Milwaukee Bucks. Paige has the T-Wolves. Scott C with New Orleans and the Knicks. All right, no problem. Paige is your wife. No worries at all, my friend. There's Justin W with OKC and Orlando. Sean has Philadelphia. Justin W with Phoenix and Portland. Randy has the Kings. Justin with the Spurs, the Raptors, the Jazz, and Randy rounds it out with the Washington Wizards. Hopefully that looks right to you guys. We got the sleeves and the top loaders ready. 12 value packs of 2020-2021 Donruss basketball. 30 cards per pack. We're looking for the exclusive hollow green and yellow laser parallels. Looks like I got a fly going around in here somewhere. But if you're joining us for the first time, as we open this first value pack, I will tell you that all cards do ship, and they will ship out first thing tomorrow. So here we go. Pack number 1. We start with a Derrick Rose. And we'll tell you guys also, all rookie cards, all inserts, and all color cards will be sleeved before they're shipped out. So if you don't see me sleeve something right away, do not worry. There's a Steven Adams for Oklahoma City. We've got a Steph Curry. There's Michael Bridges to Phoenix. Got a Darius Garland for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll flip it around here for Anunoby. That's the Toronto Raptors. There's Fred VanVleet. Eric Pascal. We got an Aaron Gordon to Orlando. There's Kevin Huerter to Atlanta. Let's see here. Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. He's covering up a Zion. We've got TJ Warren for Indiana. Draymond for Golden State is covering up Taurean Prince. There's Tobias Harris to Philly. Got a Harrison Barnes. Shabazz Napier for Washington. He's covering up Will Barton. There's Victor Oladipo. We've got a Mo Bamba. And Anthony Davis is covering up our first franchise features. That is Ja Morant for Memphis. We've got a Great Expectations of Sadiq Bey. Here's a Power in the Paint of Rudy Gobert to Utah. And here's our rookies. We've got an R.J. Hampton. Here is Alexi for Oklahoma City. We've got Isaiah Stewart for Detroit. There's Devin Vassell. And our first Obi Toppin for the New York Knicks, and that is Scott C. Not a terrible first pack. Didn't get a green and yellow in that one, but we're going to keep looking for him. Here's the second pack. We start with De'Aaron Fox for Sacramento. There's Trevor Ariza. We got a DeJounte Murray for San Antonio. There's Dwight Powell. Anthony Simons to Portland is covering up Terry Rozier. There's Josh Hart for New Orleans. Dante DiVincenzo. We got a paper Russell Westbrook. There's Chris Paul. Dorian Finney-Smith is covering up Bogdanovich. We've got a Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. There's Zion once again for the Pelicans. TJ Warren is covering up Draymond for Golden State. We've got another Taurean Prince. And our first flip of this pack, we've got a Devin Booker for Phoenix. There's Zach LaVine. Flip it around once again. Brandon Clark for Memphis. There's Tristan Thompson. Montrezl Harrell. And now to our inserts. We've got a Great Expectation of Killian Hayes. He is covering up our first all-time league leaders, and it is Oscar Robertson. And our green and yellow is our rated rookie. It's Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves. And that is Paige's husband. You got the beautiful green and yellow Anthony Edwards rated rookie. And I'm going to sleeve and top load this one for you, my friend. What a nice hit. That is awesome. So we get a big time one there on our first green and yellow of the break. And if I saw that last card right, it's going to get better for you in this pack. There's Alexi. We get an Isaiah Stewart. Devin Vassell. He's covering up Obi Toppin. And we've got a base Anthony Edwards. So a very nice pack there for the Timberwolves. I'm going to sleeve and top load the base rated rookie as well. Brandon says, I need a LeBron. Let's get Brandon a LeBron. Two Anthony Edwards in that pack. Very nice pack for you, man. There's J.J. Redick for New Orleans. We've got a James Johnson. He's covering up Grant Williams to Boston. There's our paper Andrew Wiggins. Kevin Love to Cleveland is covering up Lonzo Ball. We've got a base Pascal Siakam for the Toronto Raptors. There is Dante DiVincenzo. Russell Westbrook to Houston is covering up Chris Paul. There's Dorian Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich. We'll flip it around here for Juan Hernan-Gomez. That's the Timberwolves. Here is Andre Drummond for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Evan Fournier to Orlando. We got a Rui Hachimura. Kevin Porter Jr. to Cleveland. There's Serge Ibaka. Marcus Morris Sr. Got a Harrison Barnes for the Kings. There's Shabazz Napier. And Will Barton is covering up our franchise features of Derrick Rose for Detroit. We have a Great Expectations of Obi Toppin. He's covering up our green and yellow. That is Nerlens Noel for Oklahoma City and Justin W. We've got a base, Obi Toppin. Another base, Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves. There's Kenyon Martin Jr., Elijah Hughes, and Robert Woodard for Sacramento. So what a start for Minnesota. 3 Anthony Edwards. And we're 3 packs into the break. So if the average keeps up, you're going to have 12 Edwards tonight. We'll see how that happens. Here's pack number 4. Keeping the good stuff a-coming. Here is a Bradley Beal for the Washington Wizards. We got a paper Keldon Johnson. Here is Ben Simmons for the Philadelphia 76ers. Got a Zubac for the Clippers. There's Miles Bridges. Got a base Kobe White, second year for the Bulls. There's Nikola Vucevic. Eric Gordon to Houston. There's Devontae Graham and a Cody Zeller. That is the Charlotte Hornets. There's Dennis Smith Jr. We've got a J.J. Redick for New Orleans. Dennis Schroeder to Oklahoma City. He is covering up Julius Randle. We've got an Alex Caruso. Paul George to the Clippers is covering up Luka Doncic. We've got a Marcus Smart. There's Clint Capella to Atlanta. Kendrick Nunn for Miami. There's a Kyle Kuzma. Jimmy Butler to the Heat. There's another base Zion, second year, T.J. Warren. And we got our first fantasy stars. That is James Harden for the Houston Rockets and Bo S. Nice looking insert there. We've got a franchise features. That's our first LeBron of the break. He's covering up a green and yellow of Marcus Morris Sr. for the Clippers. Bo. Here's our base rookies. We've got a Zeke Naji. There's Sadiq Bey. We'll flip it around here for these next couple. We've got an Aaron Nesmith, Killian Hayes, and Patrick Williams for the Chicago Bulls. Not bad, not bad. We're 4 packs in. Not a bad start at all. There is Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. We've got a Joel Embiid. Damian Lillard for Portland. There's Shake Milton to Philly. Got a Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. Alex Caruso, the White Mamba. There's Paul George to the Clippers. Got another base, Luka. Marcus Smart to Boston is covering up Enes Kanter. We've got a Clint Capella to Atlanta. There's a Kendrick Nunn to the Heat. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers is covering up Jimmy Butler. There's another paper Zion. T.J. Warren for the Indiana Pacers is covering up Lonnie Walker. There's Joe Ingles for the Utah Jazz and Justin. We've got Jeff Teague to Atlanta. Al Horford for Philadelphia is covering up Jay Crowder for Miami. Flip it around here for Troy Brown Jr. That's the Washington Wizards and Randy. We've got a Great Expectations. Kyra Lewis Jr. That's going out to New Orleans. And Scott. Here's another franchise features. That one's Donovan Mitchell for Utah, and he's covering up our green and yellow. This one is not a rated rookie. It's DeAndre Ayton for the Phoenix Suns, Justin W. He's covering up our base rookies. We've got a Zeke Naji. There's Sadiq Bey for Detroit. Aaron Nesmith for Boston. There's Killian Hayes and Patrick Williams once again for the Bulls. So seeing some of that same collation in these packs. And here is pack number 6. And we're going to start with Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's Matisse Thybulle. DeAndre Ayton to Phoenix is covering up Patty Mills. There's Norman Powell to Toronto. Kelly Oubre Jr. Flip it around here for Enes Kanter. That's the Boston Celtics and Ryan. We have Anunoby for the Toronto Raptors. There's Fred VanVleet for Toronto. Eric Pascal, the Golden State, is covering up Aaron Gordon. There's Kevin Huerter to Atlanta. Miles Turner. We get a base Mike Conley for Utah. There's Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Marc Gasol. We've got a base Derrick Jones Jr. Here is Harrison Barnes for Sacramento. We've got a Shabazz Napier for the Wizards. Will Barton. There's Victor Oladipo. Mo Bamba. Here's another Great Expectations, and this one is Killian Hayes for the Pistons. That's Detroit and Ryan. We've got an all-time league leaders, and it's Oscar Robertson once again for Milwaukee. Here's our next green and yellow, Victor Oladipo for the Pacers. That is Greg. And here's our base rookies. We've got a Saban Lee. There's Tyler Bay, Tyrell Terry. Got a Peyton Pritchard for Boston and Tyrese Maxey for Philly. Not bad, not bad. We're halfway through. 6 packs left to go. Still got some names we're looking for. We got 3 Edwards. That's about it so far in terms of those top couple. There's Sekou Doumbouya for Detroit. We got a Jamal Murray for Denver. There's John Collins for the Hawks. LeBron for LA. There's a base Blake Griffin. Giannis for the Bucks is covering up Mitchell Robinson. We get a Cam Reddish for the Hawks. There's Karis LeVert. Let's see here. Derek White for San Antonio. Here is Zach LaVine for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Brandon Clark for Memphis. We've got a Tristan Thompson. There's Montrezl Harrell. Jason Tatum to Boston. Daniel House Jr. is covering up Jordan Clarkson. We got a base Klay Thompson for Golden State. There's Seth Curry. Dylan Brooks to Memphis is covering up Christian Wood. We've got a base P.J. Washington. Here is a Great Expectations of Isaac Okoro. We've got a Power in the Paint of Andre Drummond. And here is our green and yellow. It's Duncan Robinson for the Miami Heat, and that is Ryan S. And he is covering up our base rookies. We've got Killian Hayes. There's Patrick Williams, Cassius Winston. We've got a Nick Richards and Trey Jones for San Antonio. That is the Spurs and Justin W. So still looking for our first LaMelo. Still looking for our first James Wiseman. Anthony Edwards showed up early, and he showed up in quantity. Here's Eric Gordon for the Houston Rockets. We get a Devontae Graham. Here is Cody Zeller for the Charlotte Hornets. Dennis Smith Jr. We get a J.J. Redick for New Orleans. There's James Johnson. Lou Williams for the Clippers. He's going to be covering up Dwayne Bacon for Charlotte. We've got a Thon Maker for the Pistons. There's Langston Galloway. Markelle Fultz for the Orlando Magic. There's C.J. McCollum. We've got a Kendrick Nunn for the Miami Heat. There's Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers. Jimmy Butler to Miami. We've got another Paper Zion. T.J. Warren for Indiana. He is covering up Harry Giles. We got an Alfred Payton for the Knicks. There's Danny Green. Kyle Lowry. He's covering up Brandon Ingram. We've got a Power in the Paint. Rob says no one needs LeBron. Here's a Power in the Paint of Steven Adams. We have a Complete Players of Luka. He's covering up our green and yellow. It's Shabazz Napier for the Washington Wizards. That's Randy W. And let's see, he's covering up our next couple rated rookies. We've got a Kenyon Martin Jr. There's Elijah Hughes, Robert Woodard. He's covering up a Vernon Carey Jr. And we've got a base Udoka for Utah. So we're down to our last 120 cards. And still looking for some of those big names. Got to keep looking. Here's Ricky Rubio for the Phoenix Suns. We've got a Terrence Ross to Orlando. Kristaps Porzingis is covering up Hassan Whiteside. We've got a Marvin Bagley for the Kings. There's Dragic to Miami. Duncan Robinson for the Miami Heat is covering up DeAndre Hunter for the Atlanta Hawks. There is Matthew Dellavedova. Bobby Portis for the New York Knicks. He's covering up a Tyler Hero second year for Miami. There's Jeff Green to Houston. Drew Holiday for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got a base Spencer Dinwiddie for Brooklyn. There's Shai Alexander. Trey Young for the Atlanta Hawks. Got another base Carmelo for Portland. There's LaMarcus Aldridge. Bismack Biyombo for Charlotte. There's an Aaron Baines. We'll flip it around here for a base Kyrie for Brooklyn. There's Jaren Jackson Jr. And here are our inserts. We've got a Complete Players of Jason Tatum. There's a franchise featured of Shai Alexander. We got a green and yellow here. It's Christian Wood for Detroit and Ryan S. Nice looking hit there for the Pistons. And here's our base rookies. We've got Daniel Oturu, Jaden McDaniels. There's a Caleb Martin, Precious, and Cole Anthony for the Orlando Magic. So got a couple rookies for Charlotte. They've all psyched me out as thinking it's going to be LaMelo. But we're yet to see LaMelo once tonight. Haven't even seen him one time. Here's Josh Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got a Jordan Clarkson. Here's Klay Thompson, the Golden States. Seth Curry for Dallas is covering up Dylan Brooks for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got a Terrence Ross for Orlando. There's Kristaps Porzingis. Hassan Whiteside for Portland. There's a Marvin Bagley for Sacramento. Dragic to Miami. And we'll flip it around here. Here is Lauri Markkanen for the Chicago Bulls. There's Kawhi Leonard. Giannis for Milwaukee. We got a base Mitchell Robinson. There's Cam Reddish to Atlanta. Karis LeVert to Brooklyn is covering up. Jeff Teague. That goes out to the Atlanta Hawks and Ryan. We've got an Al Horford. There's Jay Crowder to Miami. Troy Brown Jr. for the Washington Wizards. He's covering up Bajelica. We've got a Thomas Bryant, and here are our inserts. We've got a Denny on the Great Expectations. That's the Washington Wizards. Here's an all-time league leaders of LeBron James, and here's our green and yellow. It's Karis LeVert for the Brooklyn Nets, and that goes out to Z. Nice one there for Broca for Utah. There is Denny. We've got a double O. He's covering up a Grant Riller for Charlotte, and C.J. Ellaby for the Portland Trailblazers. So we're down to our last two value packs. Yet another Charlotte rookie in that one that wasn't LaMelo. So I keep getting psyched out there. But so we're going to keep trying. We're down to our final 60 cards. This pack starts with a James Johnson for Minnesota. There's Grant Williams. Got a base Andrew Wiggins. Kevin Love to Cleveland. He's covering up Lonzo Ball. There's Gary Harris for Denver. Julius Randle for the New York Knicks. He's covering up Alex Caruso. We got a Paul George to the Clippers. There's Luka to Dallas. Marcus Smart is covering up Enes Kanter. We get a Malcolm Brogdon for Indiana. There's D'Angelo Russell. Clint Capella to the Hawks. There's Kendrick Nunn to Miami. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers is covering up Zubac. We've got a base Miles Bridges. There's a Kobe White second year. Serge Ibaka for Toronto. We get a Marcus Morris Sr. And here's a franchise features of R.J. Barrett for the New York Knicks and Scott. We've got a Fantasy Stars of Ben Simmons. And here's our green and yellow. It is Cam Reddish for the Hawks. And Ryan, nice hit there for Atlanta. We've got a base Cassius Stanley. There's Jamias Ramsey. Jordan Nwora. There's a Teo Maldon and Malachi Flynn for the Toronto Raptors. So some guys we hadn't seen, but still no Wiseman, still no LaMelo. Here's our final 30. Good luck to all teams. Here's a Paul George for the Clippers. Got a base Luka. There's Marcus Smart to Boston. Enes Kanter for the Celtics. He's covering up Anunoby for the Toronto Raptors. We've got a base Gallinari. There's Brook Lopez to Milwaukee. Doug McDermott is covering up Miles Turner. There is Mike Conley for Utah. We've got a Jarrett Allen for the Brooklyn Nets. There's Lonnie Walker for San Antonio. Joe Ingles is covering up Jeff Teague for the Atlanta Hawks. There's Al Horford to Philadelphia. Jay Crowder to Miami. Got an Anthony Simons to Portland. There's Terry Rozier. Got a base Vucevic. There's Eric Gordon to Houston. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Here's a Cody Zeller for the Hornets. And our last couple inserts, we've got a complete players of Giannis. Here is a franchise features of Zion. We've got a fantasy stars of James Harden to Houston Rockets. And our last couple rookies, we've got a Jamias Ramsey. There's Jordan Nwora. Teo Maldon. We've got Malachi Flynn and R.J. Hampton for the Denver Nuggets. So definitely not our best Donruss basketball break. That's just my opinion. And our main three hits tonight all go out to the Timberwolves. We've got two base Anthony Edwards. And then we got a green and yellow Anthony Edwards. So definitely not our best Donruss basketball break. 12 packs. The T-Wolves obviously had a really good night. We'll get all these rookie cards, all these inserts, and all these color cards, the hollows. We'll sleeve those up before they're shipped out. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out on eBay or the Facebook group. We've got Bowman Baseball coming up at 8 Central Time, and then Select Football will be at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and get these cards, start getting them sorted and packaged up, and they'll be on their way tomorrow night. Appreciate all you guys, they'll be on their way to you guys tomorrow. I'll drop them off tomorrow morning. Didn't mean to say tomorrow night, but I'll be back in about just over half an hour for the Bowman Baseball break. You guys feel more than welcome to stick around, and the auctions for the football break are still going off on the eBay page if you're interested in getting on to the football break. Hey, man, appreciate you joining in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'd love to have you guys back. I'll be back in just over half an hour, like I said. You guys have a great rest of your evening, a safe rest of the week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity. Taking over your body, it's flowing through your mind. This feeling's got me on fire. Don't ever leave it all behind. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. The summer's calling.
All right, what's up, you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. I do apologize for being a couple minutes late there. I was getting invoices sent out for our Select Football Mega Box Break. That'll be coming up in just under an hour at 9 Central Time. I appreciate all you guys for joining in for the Bowman Baseball Break. We've got 5 blasters. We've been ripping this product like crazy, and we're not going to stop, just to be honest with you. Really love some Bowman baseball. You guys know that if you broke with us before. If you're joining us for the first time, we hope you have a fantastic first experience. We try to do things top-notch around here, and we do hope that that is recognized or that is seen. But 5 blasters tonight. We hope you're all having a good Tuesday evening. We're going to go ahead and go over the team owner sheet. Before we get started with the American League, we've got Michael F. with Baltimore. William has Boston and Chicago, along with Cleveland. Jarrett B. with Detroit. Eric M. has his cheating Astros. William T. with Kansas City and the Angels. James T. has Minnesota. Jarrett with the Yankees. Manuel has Oakland. Jarrett back with Seattle. Andrew S. has Tampa. James T. with Texas. And Jarrett with the Toronto Blue Jays. In the National League, we've got Jacob M. with Arizona. Daniel J. has Atlanta. Courtney with the Cubs. Sean with Cincinnati. We've got Daniel J. with Colorado. Andrew S. with the Angels and the Marlins. James T. has the Brew Crew. Ryan C. with the Metropolitans. William with Philadelphia. Ryan C. with Pittsburgh. William also has Slam Diego. Manuel with San Francisco. Joseph K. with my Cardinals. And William with the Washington Nationals. Josh says doing more breaks this week. Hey, Josh, I'm actually leaving out tomorrow for a camping trip. So no more breaks the rest of this week. But tomorrow, on the way to the camping trip, I guess when I get there, I'm going to be doing a ton of scheduling because we'll be back at it pretty heavy next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. So it's kind of weird not going to be doing breaks Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But, yeah, going on a camping trip. Going to be roughing it in a camper, I guess you can call it that. But 5 blasters in the break tonight. Josh, I think you're in the select mega box break after this one. That's going to be a fun one. We got 3 mega boxes. I will tell you guys, we usually got a fancy little box cutter. Tonight we're rocking the scissors. I'm going to blame that on my brother. I'm going to blame him for the missing box cutter. But there's a good chance that I've lost it myself. But, yeah, Josh, enjoy the break, right? But, yeah, it's going to be weird being on a break and not in a break, I guess. But, anyways, 5 blasters tonight. There's 72 cards in each box. We're looking for the retail green exclusive parallels. And hoping for some numbered cards. Last night we pulled a numbered Mike Trout. That was interesting. Don't always see numbers on a Trout, but there's the first empty blaster. All rookie cards, all first Bowmans, all colored cards, all inserts will be sleeved before they're shipped out. And all cards will ship. They'll ship out first thing tomorrow. Here we go. First pack of the break. We start with Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. There's Mike Yastrzemski, Bo Bichette. Got a base, Trevor Bauer. There's Jorge Soler for Kansas City. Our first rookie card is Jesus Sanchez and Alex Kirilloff for Minnesota. Our first couple of chromes, we've got Freudis Nova and Drew Waters for the Atlanta Braves. Got a Jordan Westburg paper. There's Kevin Alcantara for the Yankees and George Kirby for Seattle. We still have not pulled an Austin Martin or a Blaze Jordan autograph, so we're still trying to do that. Here's a Jose Garcia rookie for the Reds. We've got Andres Jimenez, Dylan Carlson for the Redbirds. There's Miguel Cabrera for Detroit, Max Kepler to the Twins, and Gleyber Day. We've got our first top 100. It's Taylor Trammell for the Seattle Mariners. And we got a chrome Jordan Westburg along with Pete Crow Armstrong. PCA, there's Marco Luciano, Luis Garcia, and Simeon Woods Richardson for the Toronto Blue Jays. We may run out of top loaders. Didn't even restock my top loader stack over here in between breaks, and always like to top load a lot of stuff here in the Bowman breaks. Here is Blake Snell for the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got a Yu Darvish for the Cubs. Here's a rookie card of Tariq Skubal. There's Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. Tristan McKenzie, and we get an Ian Anderson. He's covering up a 91 throwback of Wander Franco. Tampa Bay, that's Andrew S. We'll sleeve and top load it for you. We've got a Gabriel Arias chrome first Bowman. We pulled his autograph last night. There's Zach Veen for Colorado. We get a Gabriel Arias paper first Bowman. There's Ronnie Mauricio and a Bobby Witt for Kansas City. Nice one here for the Royals. That's William T. We'll sleeve it and top load it for you. Our first Bobby Witt of the night. Obviously not his first Bowman anymore, but I'm going to sleeve and top load all the Bobbies we see tonight. There's our first Wander Franco. That's on the 91 throwback for Tampa. And pack number 4. We start with a rookie card. Nick Madrigal for the White Sox. There's Garrett Crochet. Jose Altuve to Houston is covering up Pete Alonso for the Mets. Got a Manny Machado. There's a rookie card of Luis Garcia for Washington. Sixto Sanchez. We've got a chrome Asa Lacy and Seth Beer for Arizona. There's O'Neal Cruz, Matt Manning, and Hunter Green for the Cincinnati Reds. So no numbers and no ink yet here in the first blaster. We got a Yordan for Houston. There's Jacob deGrom. Mike Clevenger for Slam Diego is covering up Matt Chapman. There's Javier Baez, and Whit Merrifield's covering up our first futurist. It's Robert Hassel for the Slam Diego Padres. William T. We'll sleeve and top load it. There's a chrome Ryan Velade and a chrome Alexander Ramirez on the first Bowman for the Angels. Got a paper Zach Veen. There's Austin Wells and Heliot Ramos for San Francisco. We'll sleeve and top load the Robert Hassel. I will tell you guys, we've been breaking a ton of blasters, and we're not going to stop. I've got a ton of megas to rip as well. And here's the last pack of blaster number 1. But we've also got a ton of value packs. I've opened up a couple, but I believe we're going to start doing some breaks with those just to add those into the fun. Here's a Joe Adell rookie. We've got Brian Hayes. There's Spencer Howard for Philly. Cattell Marte on the paper for Arizona. There's a Joey Votto paper and Keston Hiura. Got another top 100. This one's Nick Lodolo for the Cincinnati Reds. Sean S. We'll sleeve and top put it. There's a chrome Royce Lewis and Julio Rodriguez For Seattle, we've got an Ismael Manea first Bowman, Nick Gonzalez, and Carson Tucker for Cleveland. Going to sleeve and top load the Lodolo top 100. Not a bad looking card there for the Cincinnati Reds. So we saw 2 autographs last night. They were both on the base chrome. They both snuck up on me, if I'm being honest. So hopefully we get some autographs tonight. Usually got a nice little box cutter. Tonight we're going with the scissors, and evidently I picked a bad pair to open these boxes with. But hey, we're still going to give it a try, right? All right, we'll get the rest of that wrapper off later. Don't want to embarrass myself too bad trying to get plastic off. There's the empty box. And here we go, our next 6 packs. So to get these stacks somewhat organized. Pack number 1, a blaster number 2. We start with Anthony Rendon for Anaheim. Here's a Ryan Mountcastle rookie for Baltimore. We've got Christian Javier. There's Braylon Marquez. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels, and a Charlie Blackmon. Here's a top 100. It's Edward Cabrera for the Miami Marlins. That is Andrew S. He's ranked 90th. Here's Ronnie Mauricio and Cade Cavalli on the chrome. Got a Freudis Nova. There's Clayton Beater and Isaiah Green for the Metropolitans. Going to sleeve and top load the Edward Cabrera, top 100 for the Marlins. And pack number 2, still looking for our first numbered card or our first autograph. I'd take either. There's Brian Anderson for Miami. We've got a Bryce Harper for Philadelphia. Yachty for the Cardinals. There's Franny Lindor. JD Martinez to Boston is covering up Austin Hayes. We've got a Rookie of the Year favorites. It's Joey Bart for San Francisco. Manuel. Nice one there. Here's a chrome. Bobby Witt for Kansas City. And Matt Manning for Detroit. We've got a Drew Waters paper. There's Aaron Sabato for Minnesota. And Jose Salas for the Miami Marlins. Going to sleeve and top load the Aaron Sabato paper first Bowman. Beautiful hit for the Twins. That's James T. And here's the chrome Bobby Witt Jr. We saw a paper Bobby Witt in the first blaster. Always nice to see him show up. Here's pack number 3. We start with an Evan White rookie for the Seattle Mariners. There's Leody Taveras, Jazz Chisholm. We got a base Casey Mize rookie, Davey Garcia. There's Jake Cronenworth, and Luis Camposano is covering up a Hunter Green chrome, along with Antonio Gomez. We pulled his autograph. That's the first Bowman chrome. There's Josh Jung, Spencer Torkelson, and Anthony Volpe for the New York Yankees. So Torkelson, former number 1 overall pick on the paper there. Pack number 4, we start with Ronald Acuna for the Atlanta Braves. There's Shane Bieber. Got a Christian Yelich. There's Sean Murphy. Got a Kailu for Seattle. Max Scherzer is covering up Chris Bryant in our chromes. We've got Austin Wells for the Yankees and Heliot Ramos. There's a Westberg paper, Cody House, and Freddie Zamora. Manny says nice. Here we go. Here's Anthony Stanander. Still no numbers yet. There's Bobby Dalbec on the base rookie card. We got a Christian Pache for Atlanta. Keibert Ruiz is covering up Luis Patino. There's a paper Mike Trout. Got a top 100. It's Taylor Trammell for the Mariners, and that is Jarrett. We'll sleeve and top load it. Got a Nick Gonzalez chrome and Alek Manoah. There's a paper Marco Luciano, Vital Brujan, and Hunter Bishop for San Francisco. Gonna sleeve and top load the Taylor Trammell. Nice one there for the Mariners. And our last pack of blaster box number 2. Off to a slow start so far. Here is Luis Castillo for Cincinnati. There's Cody Bellinger. Josh Donaldson to Minnesota is covering up Aaron Nola. There's a Joey Gallo. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Got a throwback. It's Christian Pache for the Braves. Daniel J. will sleeve and top load that one. Here's a chrome and an Emerson Hancock. We get our first Bowman chrome of Christopher Morel. There's Gabriel Arias on the paper first Bowman. Got an Adley Rutschman and Justin Foscue for the Texas Rangers. Going to sleeve and top load the Pache on the 91. Beautiful chrome cards there for the Braves. Gotta sleeve it. Excuse me, gotta fix my stack there. We got 3 blasters left to go in the break. Off to a slow start. Still no autographs, no numbers yet. And usually, I mean, not in every break. We've had some loaded Bowman breaks. We've had some with only a couple numbered cards, but we're 2 boxes in. Nothing to show for it yet. We're yet to see an Austin Martin or a Blaze Jordan, but keeping my hopes alive. We're not even halfway through yet. There's our next 6 packs and the empty blaster box. Pack number 1, Select Football, coming up after this break, and we got our first numbered card coming up, I believe. I could have swore we had a numbered card in that pack. Could have swore I saw lime green. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing it was just the reflection off this chrome card. Gosh, got me good. Here's Fernando Tatis. Got an Anthony Rendon. There's Ryan Mountcastle on the rookie card. Christian Javier. Got a Braylon Marquez. There's Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Here's our top 100. It's Evan White for Seattle, the Mariners, and Jarrett. And looky here, our first Blaze Jordan for William, the Boston Red Sox. It's coming in on the chrome. We've got a Jeremy De La Rosa on the first Bowman chrome for Washington. That's William as well. Here's our papers. We've got Geraldo Perdomo. There's Jeter Downs and Ivan Johnson on the first Bowman for Cincinnati. Very nice pack there for William. He's got the Red Sox and he's got those Nationals. Got a couple chromes here that are very nice. There's De La Rosa on the chrome first Bowman. We got a Blaze Jordan on the chrome first Bowman. And then we've got the Evan White top 100 for the Seattle Mariners, and that is Jarrett's. One thing I do want to see tonight is a couple Austin Martins. He's been blank. He's been showing up blank in a couple of our last couple Bowman breaks, and we need to see him tonight. Here's Charlie Blackmon for Colorado. We get a Brian Anderson. There's Bryce Harper for Philly. Yadier Molina for the Redbirds. We got a Francisco Lindor and JD Martinez. There's a Rookie of the Year favorites of Luis Garcia. A chrome Jordan Adams and Dylan Dingler for Detroit. There's Blake Walston, Jeremy Pena, and Jared Kelenic for the Seattle Mariners. Pack number 3 of blaster number 3. We start here with Austin Hayes for Baltimore. There's an Evan White rookie card for Seattle. Leody Tavares is covering up Jazz Chisholm. We've got a Casey Mize, and Davy Garcia is covering up our chromes. And it's an autograph of Angel Martinez. And what a beautiful autograph he has. The Cleveland Indians and William T. That is sick. Awesome hit for the Indians. I love that signature. That is nice. And that takes a lot of work, I'm assuming. Angel Martinez, shortstop / second baseman prospect. First Bowman for the Indians. Let's see, he was signed 2018 as a free agent. He's number 23rd Indians prospect, according to Baseball America. And that is a sick auto. I'm going to put that on a display for the Cleveland Indians. Beautiful hit. 3 packs left to go. Actually, I opened that one, but we still got some cards here. Got a Jason Rosario and Josh Jung. Here's our paper, Freddie Nova, Jaron Durant, and Mackenzie Gore. I did that last night. We got an autograph in a pack. I set the pack down and forgot about it. But here we go. Pack number 4. We start with Jake Cronenworth for Slam Diego. There's Luis Camposano. Ronald Acuna to the Braves is covering up Shane Bieber. There's Christian Yelich, Sean Murphy. Got a Kailu. Here's our chrome, Colton Welker. There's a Mick Abel on the first Bowman for Philly. Got a Drew Waters paper, Clayton Beater, and Isaiah Green for the Mets. Here is Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. We got a Chris Bryant, Anthony Stan-Anders covering up a Bobby Dalbec rookie. And Christian Pache. There's Keibert Ruiz. Got a top 100. It's Braylon Marquez for the Cubs and Courtney W. Here's our chrome. We've got an Ed Howard and Marco Luciano. Here's a paper of Josh Jung, Aaron Sabato, and Jose Salas. The break for the Twins keeps getting better. James T., you got your second Aaron Sabato of the break. Both are the paper first Bowman. I'm going to make sure I didn't put a rookie card in here real quick. All right, for some reason I thought I did. I'm going to sleeve and top load the Braylon Marquez top 100. And I think I'm going to need to open up another pack of top loaders before we get out of this break. Here's our last pack of blaster box number 3. Here's Luis Patino for San Diego. Got a base Mike Trouts. There's Luis Castillo. Cody Bellinger to the Dodgers. Is covering up Josh Donaldson. There's Aaron Nola. Got a throwback. It's a Nate Pearson rookie for the Blue Jays. And Jarrett B. Our Chromes. We've got Riley Tanya on the first Bowman. Here's our papers. We've got Jordan Westberg. There's a Torkelson upside down for Detroit. And Anthony Volpe for the New York Yankees. Going to sleeve and top load the Nate Pearson here for Toronto. Still no Austin Martin in the break tonight, but we got 2 blaster boxes left to go. We'll pull this one here from the right side. I'm going to get that back up on the display. Here we go. Down to our final 144 cards. And I better find that box cutter before we get into that next break. I'm not a fan of using scissors, I guarantee you that. Or maybe I'm just not good at using scissors for these. I think that's what it is. There's the packs and the empty box. And here we go. Pack number 1. Still haven't seen a numbered card tonight. Kind of interesting. Usually these Bowman blasters have a lot of good stuff in here. And with that being said, we got a sky blue coming up. I'm going to move it to the back. It'll be our first numbered card. Here's Jose Altuve. Got a Pete Alonso. Manny Machado. He's covering up Luis Garcia. There's Sixto Sanchez. Got a Yordan second year for Houston. Our Chromes, we've got Ed Howard and Mackenzie Gore. There's a Robert Hassel for Slam Diego. And behind Gore, we got our first... Behind Clayton Beater, we got our first numbered card. It is a Dodger. It's a veteran... Mookie Betts to 499. That's 369 out of 499. That is a beautiful card for the Dodgers. And Andrew S. will sleeve it and top load it. Nice hit there, Andrew. Mookie Betts to 499. So we got some stars on the numbered cards. Last night we had Mike Trout. Tonight we got Mookie Betts. Not bad. Both have been to 499. Here's pack number 2. We start with Jacob deGrom. There's Mike Clevenger. Got a base Matt Chapman. Javi Baez for the Cubs is covering up Whit Merrifield. There's a rookie card of Joe Adell. And Brian Hayes is covering up our Chromes. We've got Riley Green and Jose Tanya on the first Bowman Chrome. There's Alhuris Montero, Isaiah Green, and another Aaron Sabato for the Twins and James. Gonna sleeve and top load them all for you, my man. I'm hoping we can get you a Chrome, maybe an autograph before it's over. Surely we can trade in 3 papers for an autograph, right? Here's Spencer Howard for the Philadelphia Phillies. Got a Ketel Marte for Arizona. There's Joey Votto. Keston Hura is covering up Buster Posey and Garrett Cole. Got a top 100. It's Marco Luciano for San Fran. Manuel. We'll sleeve and top load that. And looky here, we got our first Jason Dominguez on the Chrome for the Yankees and Jarrett. There's Isaiah Green. Got a Blaze Jordan paper, Jose Salas, and Spencer Torkelson for Detroit. Nice little pack there. We'll sleeve and top load the Blaze Jordan on the paper. Nice hit for Boston. There is Jason Dominguez on the Chrome for the Yankees. Obviously not the first Bowman anymore there either. Manny says nice. Let's sleeve it and top load it for you, my friend. 3 packs left to go in blaster box number 4. We will do a recap at the end of the break. Here is Austin Meadows for Tampa Bay. We got a Chris Bubic rookie for Kansas City. There's Tyler Stevenson, Anderson Tejada. There's a Joey Bart rookie, and Nate Pearson's covering up a throwback. It's Julio Rodriguez for Seattle and Jarrett. We'll sleeve and top load it. There's a Nick Lofton Chrome and Miguel Amaya. We've got Vavra on the paper. There's Anthony Volpe and Cody House for the Dodgers. Sleeve and top load Julio. Not a bad one there for Seattle. And Jarrett. 2 packs left to go here. We start out with Xander Bogaerts. There's Paul Goldschmidt. Josh Bell to Pittsburgh's covering up Mookie Betts. There's Abreg and Jose Abreu. We got our first talent pipeline to the break. This one's going out to the Phillies. You got Francisco Morales, Nick Maton, and Damon Jones. We'll sleeve and top load it. Got a chrome Forrest Whitley and a chrome Jose Salas. There's Jordan Adams, Freddie Zamora, and Vinyl Brujan for Tampa. Sleeve and top load this talent pipeline here. First talent pipeline insert we've seen all night. That's not typical. Usually you see, I'd almost say 1 per box, but that's just my opinion. Here is the last pack of Blaster Box number 4. We got a Fernando Tatis. There's Anthony Rendon. Rookie card, Ryan Mountcastle. There's Christian Javier and Braylon Marquez. Got a base Shohei Ohtani. The futurist, it's a nice one. Blaze Jordan for William. And the Red Sox will sleeve and top load it. There's a Torkelson Chrome. Cody House on the base Chrome. Got a Nolan Gorman paper. Hunter Bishop and Adley Rutschman for the Baltimore Orioles. We'll sleeve and top load the Torkelson Chrome. Got a couple Torkelson papers in there that'll get sleeved up. Nice hit there for Jarrett and the Detroit Tigers. And we are down to Blaster Box number 5. And before we get there, I'm going to go ahead and open up a new pack of top loaders. So 1 autograph and 1 numbered card in the break so far through 4 blasters. Not the best we've seen. I'd say probably the worst we've seen. Honestly, all the boxes we've opened, this is probably the worst we've seen. Only 1 numbered card and 1 autograph in 4 boxes. But hopefully this last blaster box can add to it. Here's our final 6 packs in the empty box. We're down to our last 72 cards. Here's a rookie card. Tanner Houck for Boston. Got a Sam Huff. There's Dalton Varsho. Brady Singer and Alec Bohm. Got a Nolan Arenado. If I can put that in the right stack. There's Arenado. Got a Rookie of the Year favorites. It's Alec Bohm for Philly. William T. Here's our Chromes. Tyler Freeman and CJ Chatham. Got a Riley Green paper. There's Tyler Freeman and CJ Chatham on the paper. Pack number 2. We start with Francisco Lindor. There's JD Martinez. Austin Hayes to Baltimore. Got a rookie card of Evan White. There's Leody Taveras. And Jazz Chisholm's covering up a top 100. It's Brandon Marsh for the Angels of Anaheim. That's William. We've got a chrome Nick Bitsko and Julio Rodriguez. There's a Colton Welker paper, Yolbert Sanchez first Bowman, and Drew Romo for the Colorado Rockies. First time we've seen Yolbert Sanchez tonight for the White Sox and William. Haven't even seen a Lou Bob paper tonight. It's kind of interesting. Usually you see a couple of his second-year cards. And here we go. We start this pack with Casey Mize. There's Davey Garcia. Jake Cronenworth is covering up Luis Camposano. There's Ronald Acuna for the Braves. And Shane Bieber's covering up a throwback. It's Heston Kjerstad, the Baltimore Orioles, and Michael F. Being a Razorback fan, love to see that card. There's a Jared Kelly first Bowman Chrome. Max Meyer for the Miami Marlins. Got a Mick Abel first Bowman paper. There's Keone Cavaco and Brandon Marsh. Gonna sleeve and top load the Kjerstad on the 91. Love that card for Baltimore. That is a beaut. Huge Razorback fan. He was an all-time great. 3 packs left to go in the break. This pack starts with Christian Yelich. There's Sean Murphy. Got a base Kailu. Max Scherzer to Washington is covering up Chris Bryant. There's Anthony Stanander. Got a rookie card of Bobby Dalbec. He's covering up Drew Romo and Eddie Diaz on the first Bowman. Got a Dax Fulton paper. There's a Deanso Reyes and Christian Robinson for the Arizona Cardinals. And we've got a blue coming up. Blue paper. That'll be to 150. There's a Pache rookie. Keibert Ruiz and Luis Patino. Got a paper Mike Trout for the Angels. There's Luis Castillo, Cody Bellinger. Got a futurist. It's Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Ryan C. Got a chrome, Brandon Marsh and Christian Robinson. There's Ed Howard for the Cubs. And behind Matthew Liberatore, we've got a blue paper. It is a prospect, not a first Bowman. That's going to Arizona. It's Blake Walston. The Diamondbacks, Jacob M. Blake Walston, that is numbered 5 out of 150 for the D-backs. We'll sleeve it and top load it for you. I'm not going to worry about getting it up on a display since we've only got one pack left to go on the break. But that is officially our second numbered card tonight. It's been a down night with Bowman, so we're going to keep ripping it. Here's our final pack of the break. Good luck to all teams. We start here with Josh Donaldson. There's Aaron Nola of Philadelphia. Joey Gallo. Got a base Vladdy Baby. There's a Lou Bob paper. Freddie Freeman, he's covering up a top 100. Andres Jimenez for the Mets. That's Ryan C. once again. We've got a chrome first Bowman Jake Vogel and Hin-Il Choi for the Dodgers. There's a Trent DeVoe first Bowman Jake Vogel and PCA for the Mets. Nice last pack there. I'm going to sleeve and top load the Jimenez. Top 100, and that will start our recap. Not a bad night at all. We did get 2 numbered cards, 1 autograph tonight. The autograph was for sure my favorite. Got a very nice signature. And we're going to go ahead and start our recap. All cards do ship. We'll get everything sorted and packaged up tonight. These cards will ship out first thing tomorrow. Get that stack all nice. Hey, Bill, appreciate you for hopping in, my friend. Glad you enjoyed it. We'd love to have you back. No breaks the remainder of this week. I'm going on a camping trip, but we'll be back next week with a ton of breaks and a ton of Bowman. I guarantee you that. Here's our recap. We got a top 100, Andres Jimenez. There's a futurist of Alvarez. Got the 91 throwback, Heston Kjerstad. There's a top 100, Brandon Marsh. Futurist of Blaze Jordan. There's a Torkelson chrome. Talent pipeline for the Phillies. There's a throwback, Julio Rodriguez. Top 100, Marco Luciano. There's a chrome, Jason Dominguez. A first Bowman paper, Blaze Jordan. There's a Sabato paper. Nate Pearson on the throwback. There's a top 100, Braylon Marquez. Another Sabato paper. Top 100, Evan White. There's a Blaze Jordan first Bowman chrome. Jeremy De La Rosa first Bowman chrome. Christian Pache on the throwback rookie. We get a top 100, Taylor Trammell. Bobby Witt Jr. chrome. There's another Sabato paper. Top 100, Edward Cabrera. Top 100, Nick Lodolo. There's a futurist of Robert Hassel. We got the throwback, Wander Franco. Bobby Witt paper. Taylor Trammell, top 100. Here's one of our numbered cards. We've got Mookie Betts on the Sky Blue, number 369 out of 499. We've got the blue Blake Walston prospect, numbered 5 out of 150. And then our hit of the night is Angel Martinez on the first Bowman chrome autograph. And what a sexy signature. That is a nice one for the Indians. That is William tonight. Angel Martinez, first Bowman chrome auto, and it is a beaut. Not a bad Bowman break. I wouldn't say it's our best. One of my favorite autographs we've pulled yet, but not as many hits as we'd like to have had. I would like to have seen some more ink, some more numbered cards, but we got a ton more Bowman to break, and it's going to be coming up a lot next week. I'm going to be going on a camping trip tomorrow, so we won't have any breaks Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or over the weekend, but we'll be back next Monday with a ton. We've got select football coming up in just under half an hour at 9 p.m. Central Time. That'll be right here on the same stream. 3 mega boxes in that break. It's going to be a fun one. Even if you don't have a team, you're more than welcome to hop in and watch some good cards be pulled. I'm going to get these cards set to the side. We'll begin sorting and packaging up, and these cards will ship out first thing tomorrow. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on eBay or on the Facebook group. The link to that is in the description of this video. If you enjoyed the break, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your evening, a safe remainder of the week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hold my hand, fly with Lock away your lust. I don't need it. Throw away your love. It's unrequited. You don't The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom's overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day. But now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity. over your body. It's flowing through your mind. This feeling's got me on fire. Don't ever leave it all behind. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom's overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid.
Alrighty, what's up, you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. I appreciate you all for joining in and getting this break filled up. We've got 3 select football mega boxes. This is our third and final break of the night. We started off a couple hours ago with Donruss basketball, just wrapped up with Bowman baseball, and now it's on to the mega box break of select football. Zane, appreciate you taking the Chargers. I don't know why people cancel sometimes, but every once in a while it happens. So, Zane, appreciate you taking on the Chargers. And I'll be honest, I was just thinking just a couple minutes ago, I really don't remember anyone ever picking up a team, especially a big-name team, and then absolutely skunking. I mean, usually when you pick up a team like that, good luck is in your favor. So hopefully that continues on to tonight. We're going to go over the team owner sheet. If you're joining us the first time, very much appreciate you, and we hope you have a blast. But here we go. We've got Ryan C. with the Cardinals. Joseph M. has Atlanta, Baltimore, Buffalo, and Carolina. Courtney W. with the Bears. Jeffrey with Cincinnati. Brett has Cleveland. We've got Zane with the Cowboys. Courtney with Denver. Zach with Detroit. Josh L. has his Packers. Courtney with Houston, Indianapolis, and Indianapolis. We've got Ryan with the Jaguars. Joseph M. with Kansas City and Las Vegas. Zane has the Chargers, Courtney with the Rams and the Dolphins, Rick with Minnesota. We've got Anthony V with the Patriots, Courtney with the Saints and the Giants, along with the Jets. Andrew B has Philadelphia, Dean with Miami. We've got Zane with San Francisco, Courtney with Seattle, Zane with Tampa, Courtney with Tennessee, and the football team. All right. Jeff says, wish I could have seen that they were available. I'm sorry, man. I tried to post it as soon as I could. Which break is this? This is the 3 mega box break. Jeff, you could be the Dolphins, my man. Let me make sure. You could be. I'm going to check and just make sure, Jeff, so you're not wasting your time if this is a different break. So give me just 1 second. Let's see here. Up on the Dolphins. And let's see. That is... I've got the Dolphins for this break as the... Let me see here. The name that comes up the ship is Courtney W. So, Jeff, I don't know if you could have bought into another break another night. Yeah, that's a different break, Jeff, my man. Different break. This is just the 3 mega box, my man. That's a totally different... I'm not doing a quarter case blaster break tonight, so I'm guessing that's a different breaker, my man. No problem, Jeff. Appreciate you hopping in. Have a great rest of your night. But anyways, 3 mega boxes in this break. We've got 10 packs per box, 4 cards per pack. We should find 10 mega box exclusive red prism die cuts per box on average. And we're looking for autographs from some of the game's hottest stars and select signatures and the ultra rare zebra prism die cuts. All right, we should be good to go. I will tell you guys that I'm blaming my little brother on the missing box cutter. So tonight I'm stuck with scissors. I didn't like how it went in the Bowman break. I'm not a big scissors guy. I'd rather have the box cutter. But hopefully it works for this one. Our first mega box, our first 40 cards. There is the empty box. Hey, no problem, Jeff. You got the Bengals here. All right, I do have you down for the Bengals, Jeff. I do have you down for the Bengals. So we're looking for you some Burrows. Zane says, need that Herbie. Here's pack number 1. We're starting with a Burrow for Jeff and the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll sleeve and top load. Our first red prism die cut is Larry Fitzgerald. We've got a certified CeeDee Lamb and a base Big Ben for Pittsburgh. Jeff, no worries at all, man. First pack, you got your first Burrow. We'll sleeve it and top load it for you. All cards do ship. All rookie cards, all inserts, all die cuts, all color cards will be sleeved before they're shipped out. Here's a Jason Moore rookie for the Chargers. We've got a red Anthony McFarland Jr. He's covering up our first bronze. It is Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Kansas City, Joseph M. And we've got a base Aaron Rodgers for Green Bay. So the Clyde Edwards will be numbered. That is 171 out of 355. I'm going to sleeve and top load that one for the Chiefs. Nice hit there. We pulled was that a field level 2 out to 355 in our last break of mega boxes? I want to say that's what it was, but I could be wrong. Here's Alvin Kamara for the New Orleans Saints. We've got a red Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts. Here's DeAndre Swift on the turbocharged. And we've got a base Nick Bosa for San Francisco. This pack starts with Laviska Shenault Jr. for the Jaguars. We got a red prism die cuts. Willie Gay Jr. for Kansas City. That's Joseph M. We got a silver certified Cam Akers. That's the Rams and Courtney. And a base Patrick Willis for San Francisco. Zane says he thinks so. I can't remember. I feel like there was something sweet of a Tua in one of the last breaks. Here's pack number 5. We start with Carson Wentz. And looky here, our first Tua for Courtney. It's the red prism die cut. We'll sleeve and top load it. Here's a silver. It's Jimmy Garoppolo for San Francisco and Zane. And we've got a Patty Mahomes field level for the Chiefs. Nice hit there for Kansas City. I'm going to sleeve it and top load it for you. Not bad, not bad. Got a Jimmy Garoppolo silver prism for the 49ers. And we got our first Tua Tagovailoa. It's going out to Miami on the red die cut. That is the concourse photo. Halfway through with mega box number 1. This pack starts with a Cole Kmet rookie. We've got a red Melvin Gordon. Here is a hot stars Derrick Henry. And we've got a base Cesar Ruiz for the New Orleans Saints. This pack starts with Peyton Manning for Denver. Here's a red Big Ben. He's covering up a bronze Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts and Courtney. And we've got a base Anthony McFarland Jr. for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to sleeve and top load the Pittman Jr. out of 35. Let's see what the first number is. It is 73 out of 355. Sleeved and top loaded. We will do a recap at the end of the break. This pack starts with a Russell Wilson for the Seattle Seahawks. Here's a red prism die cut of CeeDee Lamb for Dallas. That is Zane. He's covering up the silver. Jeff Okudah for Detroit and Zach. And we've got a base DeMarcus Lawrence for the Dallas Cowboys. We'll sleeve and top load the CeeDee Lamb red prism die cut for Dallas. Zane, you got them Cowboys tonight. It's always a good night when you see some CD Lambs. That is my opinion. Here's pack number 9. We start with a base Michael Pittman Jr. Here's a red prism die cut of Melvin Gordon. We've got a Barry Sanders on the turbocharged and a base A.J. Dillon rookie for Green Bay. And here is pack number 10. We start with a James Robinson for Jacksonville. There's a red Troy Polamalu, unbreakable Brett Favre, and a base Jake from State Farm for the Buffalo Bills and Joseph M. So not a bad first box. Got our first Tua. Still no Herbert. We did get one Burrow, a couple CD Lambs, a couple nice bronze to 355. Still looking for our first Herberts. Still no Jalen Hurts. And our next 40 cards. There's the 10 packs and the empty box. Here is pack number uno. And we start with a Dwayne Haskins for Washington. Here's a red. It's another CD Lamb for Dallas. Zane, the night keeps getting better. Here's a silver. It's Sam Darnold for the Jets. And we've got a base Jake from State Farm once again. I'm going to sleeve and top load the CD Lamb. Another nice die cut. It's the same exact photo and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and sleeve and top load it. Love some CD Lamb. Here's the next pack. Wouldn't mind to see an autograph tonight. Here's another Jason Moore rookie. Some of the same cards. Got a red Tyrann Mathieu for Kansas City. Here's a certified. It's our first Herbert of the break for Zane and the Chargers. We'll sleeve and top load it, and there's a Drew Brees. Andrew says, let's pull this Hurts. Let's see it. Our first Herbert is the base certified. Nice one for Zane. There you go. He says, yeah, baby. Here we go. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. We've got a red Jedrick Wills. He's covering up a bronze. It's Joshua Kelly for the Chargers. Wrong Charger rookie. And we get a base Van Jefferson for the Los Angeles Rams. Going to sleeve and top load the Joshua Kelly anyways for Zane. That's numbered 102 out of 355 for LA. Let's see a Jalen Hurts for Andrew. This pack starts with Laviska Shenault Jr. We get a red Ben Roethlisberger. There's a Cam Newton on the turbocharged, and we've got a base Christian McCaffrey. Zane had you jumping on the Kelly. So many times, opening up so many packs. There's so many Chargers rookies. There was a couple nights ago we pulled something. I don't even remember what it was, and I thought it was one of the big name rookies for one team. It could have been a basketball break for all I remember, and it wasn't. And man, it had me jumping. Here's Carson Wentz. Got a field level on the red prism. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. That's Courtney W. Got a Cam Newton Hot Stars and a base J.J. Watt for Houston. Going to sleeve and top load the Michael Pittman Jr. Nice field level there for Indianapolis on the red prism. Not bad, not bad. 5 packs left to go in box number 2. We start here with Gardner Minshew for Jacksonville. There's a red prism die cut of C.J. Henderson. We got a silver. It's George Kittle for San Francisco. And a field level Taysom Hill for the Saints. Not bad. Here is C.J. Henderson for Jacksonville. Got a red prism die cut of Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. Courtney. Here's a CD Lamb on the turbocharged and a base Rob Gronkowski for Tampa. That is Zane as well. Need to see a nice zebra Tom Brady. I'd take it. Final 3 packs of this box. We start with Jordan Love. That's our first Jordan Love of the break. Here's a red die cut of Deshaun Watson. Got a bronze Brandon Cooks and a base Isaiah Wilson for the Tennessee Titans. So Brandon Cooks on the bronze to 355. That's going out to Houston. That's Courtney. It's number 332 out of 355. We'll sleeve it and top load it. Our first Jordan Love for Josh and his Green Bay Packers. No breaks the remainder of this week. I'm going on a camping trip, but I'll be back from vacation next week, and we will be breaking like crazy. Here's Kyler Murray for Arizona. Got a red Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Here's a hot stars Josh Jacobs and a base Isaiah Coulter for the Houston Texans. And our final 4 cards of Mega Box number 2, Here's Denzel Mims. Got a red die cut of Peyton Manning. Frank Gore on the Unbreakable, and we've got a base Jerry Jeudy rookie for the Denver Broncos. So not a bad box there. The Colts are having a real good night, Zane. I agree with you, man. And here is Mega Box number 3. We've seen 1 Burrow. We've seen 1 Tua, 1 Herbert. I don't even think we've seen a Jalen Hurts yet for Andrew. So we've seen some of the guys, just haven't seen them a whole lot. We have seen a ton of CD Lambs, though, and some Michael Pittman Jr.'s. There's the 3rd empty Mega Box. And our final 40 cards of the break. Good luck to all of you guys. Pack number uno. We start with a base Clyde Edwards-Helaire. There's a red prism die cut of Jacob Eason for the Colts. We've got an unbreakable Jerome Bettis and a base Michael Thomas for the Saints. Going to sleeve up the Jacob Eason, and the night keeps getting better for Indianapolis. That is Courtney. Sleeve it and top load it. Pack number 2. We start with a base Aaron Rodgers for Green Bay. Here's a red field level of James Morgan for the Jets and Courtney. We've got a certified Cole Kmet and a base Mekhi Becton for the Jets. This pack starts with Darrell Taylor. Got a red Nick Chubb, and our bronze is a field level of Joe Thomas. He's covering up Aaron Donald for the Rams. Going to sleeve and top load this one here for the Browns. That's Cleveland and Brett. Field level Joe Thomas is numbered 326 out of 355. They'll sleeve it and top load it. Not a bad hit there for the Browns. Moving right along, and like I said earlier, we will do a recap at the end of the break. Here's a Dak Prescott for Dallas. Got a red Russell Wilson for Seattle. Here's another bronze. It's another Michael Pittman Jr. for Indianapolis and Courtney, and he's covering up Tyreek Hill for Kansas City. So Zane, the night keeps getting better for the Colts. Better and better. There's a Pittman Jr. to 355. That is 31 out of 355. And pack number 5 is here. Got a KJ Hamler for the Denver Broncos. Here's a red Tyler Johnson. We've got a certified Jordan Love for the Packers and a base Ross Blacklock. Zane says 1 more Herbie. Let's get it for you, man. I don't see anything wrong with 1 more. Let's see. Our final 5 packs, 20 cards left to go in the break. And here we go. This pack starts with Odell Beckham Jr. There's a red Brandon Ayuk for San Francisco. Burrow time, says Jeff. There's Randy Moss on the turbocharged, and we got a Dobbins base card for Baltimore and Joseph. Man, Burrow was the first card of the break, and we hadn't seen him since. Here's Gabriel Davis for Buffalo. Got a red. This is a nice one for Pittsburgh. That's Dean. Got the red Chase Claypool. Here's a silver prism of Tommy Stevens. And we've got a base LaMichael Perrine for the New York Jets. Going to sleeve and top load the Chase Claypool. That is a beaut for Pittsburgh. I want to say that's the first Chase Claypool we've seen tonight. Not bad at all. 3 packs left to go. We start here with James Conner for the Steelers. Here's a red Josh Allen for Buffalo. We've got a hot stars Odell Beckham and a base rookie of Brian Edwards for Las Vegas. Rookie card there. Got the wrong stack. Our final 8 cards. We start here with Damon Arnett for Las Vegas. Oh my gosh, Zane. It's another rookie. It's another Charger on the die cut. That one's Kenneth Murray. Here's our first Jalen Hurts on the turbocharged and a base Jacob Eason for Indianapolis. Going to sleeve and top load the Jalen. Turbocharged for Andrew and the Philadelphia Eagles. Not bad. And here are our final 4 cards. We got a Zach Moss for Buffalo. Here's a red. Drew Brees. And our last card, we'll pull out this field level. It's a coach. Mike Vrabel for Tennessee on the field level. And let's see our last silver. It is a Colt, and it's Michael Pittman Jr. What a break. What a night to end it. Or what a night to be the Colts, I should say, as the last silver of the break goes to Indianapolis. And I would say the Colts probably won this one. We will do a recap. Appreciate all you guys for joining in. I'm glad we could at least get one Jalen Hurts. We got a Herbert, one Burrow, and one Tua. Rick says we didn't get a single Viking. That is crazy how that happens. Here's a silver Michael Pittman Jr. Got a turbocharged of Jalen Hurts. There is a Chase Claypool on the red prism die cuts. Jordan Love certified. There's a Michael Pittman Jr. to 355. Joe Thomas to 355 on the field level. Got the Jacob Eason red prism die cut. There's a Jordan Love base. Brandon Cooks to 355. Jerry Jeudy red die cut. Got a Michael Pittman Jr. red field level. Joshua Kelly to 355. There's a certified Justin Herbert. CeeDee Lamb red prism. There's another CeeDee Lamb red prism. Michael Pittman Jr. once again to 355. Got Tua on the red prism. Jimmy Garoppolo silver. There's a Patty Mahomes field level. Cam Akers certified silver. Clyde Edwards-Helaire to 355 and a base Joe Burrow. Let's see here. I think there's a Michael Pittman Jr. on the bottom. And just kind of recap for the Colts, and this is just some of the cards here. So 3 of them are Michael Pittman Jr.'s. This is the only Jacob Eason one that I top loaded. We did get a couple base ones of him. But there's a silver Michael Pittman Jr. We got a bronze to 355. Got a field level red and another bronze to 355. So a very good night for the Colts. Kind of interesting how that works, but hopefully all you guys enjoyed the break. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out on eBay or on Facebook. I'm going to get these cards sorted and packaged up tonight. They'll ship out first thing tomorrow. This is our final break of the night. No breaks the remainder of this week as I'll be out of town, but we'll be back at it next week with 3 breaks tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. Hey, Zane, appreciate you for joining in, and I thank you for that. Somebody said in the last break, they said enjoy the break. No pun intended, but it's going to be weird on a break from breaks, I guess. Doesn't happen very often, but I'll be ready to be back at it. I assure you guys that. Love ripping these cards, and hopefully you guys always enjoy it. But appreciate you all for joining in the Natural State Box Breaks. We'll get these cards shipped out first thing tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your evening, a safe remainder of the week, and I'll see you in the next one.